Ever wondered what surprising items you can't bring on a cruise ship? Then sit back and relax as we answer this question together. Yabba dabba doo, dabba doo. Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jack. And I am back. So I guess you can say that I am back, Jack. Ever wondered what surprising items you can't bring on a cruise ship? If you're like most people, you're probably thinking about what to pack for your cruise vacation, but you might not be thinking about what not to pack. Knowing what items are prohibited on cruise ships is crucial for a hassle-free vacation. Imagine showing up at the port, all excited for your trip, only to be told that you can't bring something you've packed. Sounds stressful, right? So, before you start packing, let's take a look at some surprising items you didn't know were banned on cruise ships. Cruise lines have regulations in place to ensure the safety and comfort of all passengers. Some items are banned due to safety concerns, while others are prohibited for legal or health reasons. For instance, some items might be flammable or explosive, posing a risk to the entire ship. Others might be illegal in certain ports of call, or may even be harmful to marine life. Whatever the reason, it's essential to familiarize yourself with the rules to avoid any trouble during your trip. Cruise ships have a zero-tolerance policy when it comes to weapons, and for good reason. Firearms, ammunition, and even toy guns are strictly prohibited. You might be thinking, but what about my antique sword or pocket knife? Sorry, those are banned too. On top of that, any item that could be used as a weapon, like pepper spray or martial arts gear, is also off-limits. While it might seem extreme, remember that the goal is to create a safe environment for everyone on board. Another category of banned items includes illegal substances, including drugs and drug paraphernalia. This one might seem obvious, but it's surprising how many people try to bring illegal substances onto a cruise ship. Even if you have a prescription, there are certain medications that are not allowed on board. It's crucial to check with your cruise line beforehand to ensure you're not breaking any rules. Let me take a second to ask you to please subscribe to my channel and turn that notification bell on so you never miss any tips, tricks, and money-saving tips. Also hit that like button also. Thank you so very much. Personal safety items are another area where cruise lines have strict regulations. For example, certain types of batteries, like lithium-ion batteries, are prohibited in your checked luggage due to the risk of explosion. You might also be surprised to learn that some electrical appliances, like irons or hair dryers, are banned in your cabin. It's all about minimizing the risk of fire or electrical hazards. Drone enthusiasts, listen up. While drones might seem harmless, they're actually prohibited on most cruise ships due to the risk of injury or damage to the ship. Not to mention, you might be tempted to fly it over other passengers or even the ship's communication equipment. Just leave your drone at home and enjoy the views the old-fashioned way. In the interest of public health, some cruise lines even ban certain food items, like raw meat or unpasteurized dairy products. And while it might be tempting to bring your favorite snacks from home, it's best to stick to what's available on the ship or in port. But what about emotional support animals? While many cruise lines allow service animals on board, emotional support animals are a different story. If you're planning to bring your furry friend along, make sure to check the cruise line's policies beforehand. Did you know that some cruise lines have specific rules about what you can and can't wear on board? For example, some ships prohibit garments with offensive language or imagery, while others have dress code requirements for certain areas of the ship, like the dining room. It's not just about the items themselves, but also how they're packed. Some cruise lines have specific rules about how to pack certain items, like lithium batteries or electrical appliances. Make sure to check with your cruise line for guidance on how to pack these items safely. But why are these items banned, anyway? It's all about minimizing risk and ensuring a safe and enjoyable experience for all passengers. By prohibiting certain items, cruise lines can reduce the risk of accidents, injuries, and even criminal activity on board. Of course, not everyone agrees that these bans are necessary or effective. Some argue that certain items, like drones or certain food products, should be allowed on board with proper precautions. Others believe that cruise lines are being overly cautious, restricting passenger freedom in the process. While it's true that some bans might seem excessive, the reality is that cruise ships are unique environments that require special rules to ensure everyone's safety. By understanding and respecting these regulations, you can help create a safe and enjoyable environment for all passengers. So, the next time you're packing for your cruise, remember to check the cruise line's website for prohibited items. It might seem like a hassle, but trust us, it's worth it. You don't want to be that passenger who gets turned away at the port because of something you forgot to check. If you're new here, consider subscribing for more cruise tips and tricks. And if you've got a story about a banned item on a cruise ship, share it with us in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.